Peace to the guys on earth. I love myself. So look, money is the root of all evil. This capitalistic way is at the root, at the foundation of the disease that's currently present in all facets. You can try to challenge me in any way, and I will prove you that money is at the core foundation of the disease, the disharmony, of everything that's going on this planet. From the food, to the health, to the necessities, all of that. When you think about, I'm a grower. I've been trained to grow food. I've been trained to build my own soil, to grow my own food. I've been educated on the process it takes to make your growing space certified organic. I've worked for organizations that's going through the process to try to get themselves to be certified organic so that they can sell their produce to grocery stores, restaurants, and hospitals and be certified organic. What I've come to learn when it comes to certified organic is it's a business. It's a business, you know what I'm saying? I actually worked for an organization that all of our growing practices was rooted in being 100% self-sustainable, natural, 100% natural. Like I said, building your own soil, planting seed, little to no tilling, motorized tilling, literally digging in and flipping each piece of soil over hand, by hand, watering by hand, no automated extra energy, none of that, you know what I'm saying? And once I got into that process, I was like blown away. I got into it as a volunteer, and I'm just learning all of these basic components to growing. And I'm like, whoa, okay. So I'm learning more about the process. I'm learning more how the relationship from the grower to the restaurant, come together and all of that. And once I started to get into the logistics of it all and the certifications of it all, we started to compromise the foundational natural growing processes that had been instilled in me to begin with. And I'm like, how does this even add up? So then I started to really dive deep into why aren't we able to just do the 100% natural growing process of it all? Then I started to realize, after going to the farmers markets and seeing what it's like to take the produce to the farmers markets and stuff like that, I started realizing that the natural grower that just grows with no pesticides, no motorized tillers, and no chemical fertilizers and stuff like that, I learned that you can't compete in the market space with the conventional grower. Now, as a natural grower, when you growing in harmony and you're not cutting no corners, you're not putting no extra fertilizers to encourage non-harmonious growth. Fruits and vegetables have specific seasons that they ripe, that fruit or that vegetable or that herb is ready for. We've been conditioned to believe that a lot of these things are just readily available year round. For instance, strawberries it's a short window in the early spring. Well, in this region, it varies from region to region, but motherfucking strawberries only come out for 2 months here in Michigan. You feel what I'm saying? But we got strawberries year round. You know what I'm saying? Just an example how they use artificial growing processes to ensure that you have things year round. But back to my point of how money is so much of the issue of the whole process, right? So now time becomes the most important factor when it comes to making money in the market space as it pertains to produce, time. You know what I'm saying? How fast can you grow it? How fast can you get it on the shelf? But the practices that they use to get that there encourages for the genetics in the food to not even be what you think it is. You like, I get potassium from a banana, but not that banana you getting in the store, you feel what I'm saying? Because they didn't allow that fruit to grow in its natural process, nor did they allow for that fruit to go through its natural ripening process. And on top of that, chances are that fruit had to go and be on a diesel truck or some shit, you know what I'm saying, for probably a couple days, you know what I'm saying? So the whole energetic, you know what I'm saying, the whole alkalinity of it is compromised. So when I would go to the farmer's market after going through the natural processes, like I said, naturally you got certain foods that are ready in certain seasons. And nature does this on purpose. When you get in tune with the herbs and the vegetables and the fruits in their seasons, you will learn that these foods provide exactly what you need for that point in time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us are into astrology, right? And the moon transits and how is certain energy present when different transits pop off. All of that is present in the food too. You feel what I'm saying? For you to even be in tune with nature and astrology, you have to be in tune with the food and be in tune with the food that's present. You feel what I'm saying? So the market space got to scramble with our notion of what we supposed to be eating because of what's just naturally available. So I would go to the farmer's market, right? Early in the growing season. Hold on, a second. Early in the growing season, we'll have what you would call cold crops ready. Cold crops being like your lettuces, your greens, maybe some peas, things of that nature, right? We might even have, not just yet, maybe a few other things, but point is, there'll only be a few things available early spring, early summer, right? But then you will see the conventional grower or the person that just buys wholesale to flip it at the farmer's market, and they'll have a whole table of like everything. They have all of the greens, tomatoes, beans, potatoes. They'll have all of the stuff that's not necessarily in season, but they'll have it in abundance. You know what I'm saying? So me as a consumer, you know what I'm saying, I'm coming to the farmer's market. I'm all vegan, right? I didn't watch the documentaries that's like, eat natural, go to the farmer's market, eat local, this is that and so forth. So I got my bags, you know what I'm saying? I'm as the vegan, farmer's market goer, you know what I'm saying? I want to eat better, right? So you go to the farmer's market and you see somebody like me and all I got is lettuce and greens on the table because that's what's in season, you know what I'm saying? But you see potatoes, tomatoes, and all that other stuff on the other tables, not knowing that stuff it isn't in season, but it's available. So the consumer is more likely to go shop with them, not knowing that this person that only have a few items is way more in alignment with the growing season than the people that got the whole table full of stuff. Yes, baby. Grand rising. You need something? Love you, baby. Yeah, I was just on here talking about how money is at the core, the root, the foundation of all of the disease that's going on globally, And I was diving into just the aspect of the food. And I was talking about my experiences of being a grower, my experience having that relationship with the farmer's market, and how the money aspect of it all encourages for the conventional grower or the wholesale buyer that's buying from the conventional grower to outshine or outdo the natural grower that's actually growing in alignment in season. You feel what I'm saying? Because I might only have a limited amount of produce available, but it's all real produce that's in alignment with the astrological energy that's present right now. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta really think about our fruits and vegetables and herbs from that standpoint as well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get sidetracked because I go in about the whole astrology in your food. You feel what I'm saying? But just back to the whole idea of just the whole money thing. You know what I'm saying? So being able to make money, being able to grow it fast, being able to have it on the shelf fast, encourage the consumer to want to, shop with them more than likely. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's rooted in the money. You feel what I'm saying? Now, me being a grower, you know what I'm saying? I really understand how important it is for you to be in tune with your own growing process. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that when I was working for the organization, right? When I was working for the nonprofit organization Growing Food, I was getting paid $13, maybe $14 an hour, right? Just you ain't even got to, don't crunch the numbers, just listen, right? $14 an hour, right? I gotta plant, I gotta water, hand weed, and mind you, we're not using no mechanical tools and none of that, you know what I'm saying? All by hand, you know what I'm saying? So week after week after week after week, I'm getting paid to cultivate this soil, and do what's necessary to grow this produce, right? So let's say I got to be involved in that for 60 to 90 days before I even have anything to take to market, right? I've been getting paid $13 an hour every week, right? So how much? So how much would I have to make to offset what I've been getting paid? You know what I'm saying? What the other people, you know what I'm saying, was getting paid and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But mind you, it's a non-profit organization, so they're not really in it for the profit. But I'm looking at it from okay, if I wanted to step away and do this on my own, how would this make sense? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, I would have to invest hours on top of hours on top of hours on top of hours on top of hours for me to even get to the space to have a product, and then I would have to sell so much for me to compensate for the all of the money that I spent. All of the money that I spent, all of the energy that I used to grow it, right? Now, mind you, you got the conventional growers that got their whole thing automated. Big tractor. You know what I'm saying? Like everything planted. Automated watering system. Automated automated fertilizing. Automated harvesting. You know what I'm saying? Everything's so automated, so they're not paying individuals to do they hands on. So the USDA just investing billions and billions of dollars for automated mechanical fertilizer, pesticides. You feel what I'm saying? So now you talking about a whole group of people that aren't able to I don't know what y'all talking about in the comments, but just to bring y'all up to speed, I'm just talking about how I recognize how money is at the core root foundation as to why all of the disease and disharmony is currently present right now. And I'm a grower. You know what I'm saying? I'm a natural grower. I've been educated on building my own soil, planting myself. I don't use no tillers, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just basically going over how much the money being invested into the automated, fictitious growing processes allows for them to be able to have more product more rapidly, and then make you and then dang hey, Chief told me about the trolls is going. Y'all funny. Ooh, y'all funny. But y'all funny. And I see how distracting it can get, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep rolling, you know what I'm saying? But because you'll be a fool. You'll be a fool to come on here and not recognize that I'm expressing brilliance right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm dropping jewels right now. Like if you're a grower and you've been a part of some like growing for real, like you will understand like what I'm sharing to you is just like so important. So important. Man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Peace to the guys and the goddesses on earth. I love myself. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? What I'm realizing, and y'all, yep, I'm about to allow y'all to take me off my square. What I'm realizing is y'all think that y'all gonna be able to just disrespect openly online, and because y'all not right here, right in front of us, that you can't like it's not gonna be no repercussions to the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm just warning you, you know what I'm saying? You might want to ease up on the disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Because the way my energy's set up, you know what I'm saying? You gonna fuck yourself up disrespecting me. And I'm gonna just leave it like that. Peace to the guys and the goddesses on earth. Peace to Chief in the room. I was just speaking on how I recognize in the growing process, when you're growing naturally, I gotta move these comments out my way, cause y'all niggas, boy. Chief, I don't see how you do it. I don't see how you do it with these trolls, bruh. But yeah, I was just talking about how when you're growing and when you're involved in the growing process, and you're flipping the soil shovelful by shovelful, and you're planting the seeds by hand, and you're watering overhead day by day by day by day. You're going through the whole 30, 60, 90-day growing process to grow certain things, right? In the market space, you can't compete with the conventional grower that is backed by the USDA, that has automated fertilizer, automated seeders, automated watering systems. You know what I'm saying? Artificial lights. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like it puts you in a space where now, like I'm at a farmer's market, and I actually got the food that's in harmony, that has the balanced astrological codes within it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I planted it when it was harmonious for it to be planted. I nurtured it until it was actually, nurtured it till it was actually harmoniously ready. You feel what I'm saying? You got to really be in tune with the astrological energy in your food. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, I'm trying to stay here with it, because I'm like, my damn my attention span get too shifted, get too thrown off. Yeah. That's I was on here talking to myself, Chief, and it just got to popping off. You know what I'm saying? So apparently, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, get into this block motion. I ain't never even blocked nobody before, bro. I'm new to this whole social media thing. I just been a real nigga in real life. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna be on here going live more often. You absolutely correct, and I can feel it. I can feel it, bro. But yeah, you can't compete in the market space with the conventional growing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what got the whole that's what got people disconnected from really understand how to value what's really real. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'll be at the farmer's market with my few items that's in alignment, that's ready to be served. Meanwhile, you got the conventional grower that got all of the stuff that's not even ready. You feel what I'm saying? All of the stuff that's not even ready, all of the stuff that they use artificial lights and artificial all kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it appear that they have this fruit for you. You know what I'm saying? And apparently I've been brought here to slay you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like apparently I'm programming y'all subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Apparently I got some information that y'all just need to hear right now. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I can't understand how y'all niggas is just that. Wow. Gotta plant seeds. Gotta plant seeds. I am my own man. I am my own man. Who are you? Alright, well shit. Let me get this blocking popping on. How you block? I'm gonna tell me how you block. Oh, here we go. Who else want it? Who else? Just leave. I mean, who's sitting in here to get blocked? That's wild. I wouldn't give a fuck if I had no views. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all, like look at what you value. You feel what I'm saying? Like, 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 is the information I'm sharing value or no? Is it? I mean, cause y'all mad at my name, but is the information I'm sharing helping or no? Talking to myself. Talking to myself. So, what I'm realizing, somebody said something about, you know, we need money to dip, right? We need money to make our exodus and all of that. That's a fact. But what we gotta realize is on our day-to-day is we have to be as minimalistic as we possibly can. We can't get caught up in the trap of wasteful spending. You know what I'm saying? We can't get caught up in the trap of materialism. You know what I'm saying? You gotta if you have to be in Babylon, you know what I'm saying, if you're still going through your process while you're here, take the steps to minimalize your spending so you can Babe? Yes, Daddy? So you can use the majority of your time to focus. You know, use your funds to focus to exactly what you need them to do. You know, make a goal for yourself. You know, you need a passport. Take a check and get a passport. You feel what I'm saying? Look up your plane ticket. You understand what I'm saying? Look up what it might cost to rent or buy. You know what I'm saying? Figure out those numbers. Figure out whatever it is, hustle, job, whatever it is you need to do, and do what you need to do and reach your goal. You feel what I'm saying? Minimalize. Eat what you need. Eat when you're hungry. Hydrate. Drink more water. Drink more fruits and vegetables. You know, don't go out. Don't go out and be hanging out and frivolously spending your money and, you know what I'm saying, like, just do what you need to do to get to where you need to get, period, you know, and that's gonna take care of you, you know. I love y'all, man. I truly do, you know. It's funny because, like, Chief said that they would hate me once I start, you know, being open to, you know, being with the vibration, you know, being with the family. And I'm so sweet, you know what I'm saying? I got such of a big heart that I want to believe that people ain't gonna come at me like that, but what I've been growing to realize that it don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? It got everything to do with you and how you feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that still be a challenging thing for me to absorb sometimes, because, you know, I want people to see me for who I really truly am. But I'm realizing that it ain't for everybody to recognize. You know, it ain't for everybody to see. I'm my own man. And it's funny, right? It's funny because I don't know, y'all don't even realize how long I've been knowing about Chief, right? Y'all don't even understand, like, I was y'all. Y'all don't even know my background. Like, I'm so natural, like, when I first came into Chief, it's a whole lot of information he was dropping I already knew. You feel what I'm saying? What intrigued me is the knowledge, how he was applying it. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing about it, I was like y'all. I'm like, man, I don't need to follow nobody. This nigga ain't my leader. He ain't my chief. I'm my own man. I'm this, that, and so forth. I was y'all. Y'all not even saying nothing new to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was him. Hit him up. Ask him about me. I was like, I'm doing this on my own. No. You feel what I'm saying? But then I had to grow up and realize that while I was trying to be so push off, like, no, I was missing the point. And I was stepping on my own. I was stumbling and tripping and stepping on my own toes. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can really say about that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can really say about that. Damn, you know what I'm saying? But I don't understand. I do understand. I do understand. Like, but Ifuru, do you understand though? That's what do you understand why you're mad at me? Why you mad at me though? Ask yourself why you mad at me though. Do you really have an? Or you just about to give me some more hate? Like I really want to dive into your psyche. I really want to understand. I'm saying like, oh, I'm saying why are you to the point where you feel like you have to, like, I'm a dumbass because you disagree with something? I'm a dumbass. Like, what am I doing to you to make you feel like you gotta call me a dumbass though? I mean, I know you just gonna, you know. I mean, I could have. But the whole time, people be trying to root for something that they don't even realize what it even truly is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even know what it truly is. Like, Echo the whole time was carbonation, dummy. You dummy. Yeah, you want to call niggas dumb. Niggas like, you know what I'm saying? I got him. I just been, you know what? I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna block him. I was just taking a little time just to, you know, give a little love before I get him up out of here. You feel me? Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you. Pure thoughts, man. You know, I wish I had something to help you. You know what I'm saying? But ain't shit you can, ain't shit popping with you, man. Ain't shit popping. Let me block you. I'm so new to this. I ain't never blocked nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be on here that much to even encourage hating ass niggas to be on here like that. But apparently, you know, once the, you know, new level, new devil. You understand what I'm saying? And it's funny because I ain't even really got that deep into the now for real. If you hate me now, then you gonna really be ready to kill yourself when I really get to unleashing this shit. I'm just talking about how ridiculous it is about the money. How the money is at the core and the foundation of the disease of all of this bullshit. Following and leadership go hand in hand. Absolutely. You gotta be able to follow to be a good leader. How else are you gonna know how to lead your followers? And the thing about it, it ain't even about being a follower. It's about being in so much of an agreement that we just move as a unit. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta really understand what's really going on. Who convinced niggas that all man just supposed to be just isolated and just not depend on nobody for nothing, to do nothing? Like, how ass backwards is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how ass backwards is that? In this whole world full of all of this infinite space and time and energy, like, how we gonna act like we ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? Man, the trolls is wild, baby.
Whoever that person was just mad because they couldn't join Tribeca because
Right.
they knew we was the realest out here in these streets.
Man, but who planted the seed? Who planted the seed? Like the nigga. All right.
Chief Nature Boy.
Just in case niggas want to be like, why you not Echo no more? Why you Carbonation? Whatever the case may be. Little history lesson on Echo. Okay. Nature Boy was like, hey, why are all of y'all just in my comments just coming into my lives all of the time and y'all not linking up with each other? This is all facts. Chief was in his live and he's like, why aren't people linking up? Everybody can't be here. This is that and so forth. Meet up, link up with your family in the comments. Right? Started doing that. I started linking up just like how I see some family members in here. I started going live with a couple. At the time, it wasn't even. It was the reflection.
It was the reflection.
Everybody had reflection.
Us.
But I'm saying everybody had reflection on their name.
Yeah.
At that time, it wasn't immortal. It was reflection.
It wasn't immortal. It wasn't even Christ yet. We was reflection.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, link up with your family in the comments, like follow each other, right? So we started doing that. We started getting on the house party shit, right? You know what I'm saying? It was a house party app with like 8 of us could video chat at once. You know what I'm saying? We meeting up people from Cali, Florida, Detroit, Indiana, all over. You know what I'm saying? Europe. You know what I'm saying? People all over the world. We video chatting all day long. This is how I met her. Right? This is how we met. Right?
This is how we met.
So Nature Boy, the whole Carbonation, they started coming into the group chats. You know what I'm saying? We would start having like, oh, LaRoon, you remember this?
Right, you was there.
You was there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, why leave Echo to be Carbonation? Okay.
We was Carbonation again.
So in the house party build up, people, I'm talking about like 20 to 30 people in and out of group chat rooms, linking up, trying to figure out who linking up, what's the plan, where we going. You had a group of niggas trying to go to Africa. You had a group of people that's like peace reflection, I'm going there, and then you had some of us that's like, some of these haters was like, man, I'm doing this on my own. I'm my own man. He's not my chief. I already knew that info, and that was us. That was us. You know, I'm like, mind you, and it wasn't even like no hater type shit. I was really on my high horse, like, I'm God for real. Like, I don't need no permission for nothing. I'm like, I don't need money. I don't need passports. I don't need none of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is where I was at when I came. I'm like, I'm beyond what he's going through. From at the time, you know, he went through the thing with Costa Rica with the passport and all of that. And I was really pumped up. Like, I'm God. Like, I don't need none of that. Like, they had to take me up out of here. I'm being extreme. I'm revolutionary. Aquarius, Sun, Aquarius, Venus. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I will walk from Detroit to Mexico. I got a 2-man tent, and I'm like, I would walk a day, sleep for a minute, keep going. Like, this is where my mind frame was at. This is all facts.
There go my magical wand. How are you doing?
I put it there. This is all facts. You feel what I'm saying? So within that house party, linking up, this, that, and so forth, certain people start gravitating toward people that they was blending with. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I like your energy. I like your energy. You know what I'm saying? We start coming up with plans on how we can link up, right? Within that, my young dog, Chevy, which was in Detroit as well. I didn't even know he was in Detroit until we got on the house party. I'm like, you in Detroit? Oh, I'm pulling up. Instantly, we clicked. We on the astrology. We, you know what I'm saying? We got similar charts. You know what I'm saying? We talking, he on the same tip like I'm on. Like, yeah, we God. We don't need no permission to do nothing. We don't need money. We don't need gas. We don't need nothing. We God. Like, we on that tip. We on the tip like, hey, if Moses and them walk, we can walk. This is what we was like, look, we was like, fuck these imaginary lines. If the Mexicans getting across the border over here without a passport, we can get over that way without a passport. This is where our mind frame was at, right? And mind you, we still heavily in the community of carbonation and carbonation followers. Like, it ain't went nowhere. We just want to take it to another level. You feel what I'm saying? So he would be telling us, like, y'all tripping, y'all bugging, y'all ain't got to be that extreme. It ain't time for that. Like, I feel you. It's going to come a time for that, but it ain't time for that. And we like, nah, fuck that. Nigga, we fed up. Yeah. So Chevy, one day, he just came up with the echo. You know what I'm saying? Ashe Echo. Instead of peace reflection, we was Ashe Echo. You know what I'm saying? And it was just basically just our way of making our own version of the shit. But it was like the same thing, though. You know what I'm saying? It was like our way of trying to make it more culturally appropriate, so to speak. And but it was the same thing, you know, just ourselves. He's dealing with a situation right now, so he's not really around right now. So from that, the relationship with carbonation was never severed the whole time. You know, we might have like fell out of contact while we were doing our own thing and they still doing their own thing, but you know what I'm saying? We never severed that relationship. Honestly, we went. Yeah, absolutely. Like we went to Mexico, right? Mind you, if I always joke, right? If carbonation was a school, right? Echo would be like, to me, not all of us. This is just me, my queen, and this is how I feel about what we were as it pertains to carbonation. We would be like the students that's hanging outside of the school that's skipping. We'd be like the rebellious, like we ain't all in, but we still there type deal. That's
cool kids,
right?
We would be cool, but we really the smartest ones in class.
We'll be the ones like astrology. We not about to study all of that. We know energy. We could just pick up on the vibe. You know, we'll be like that. I mean, how can you? Who told you Echo said they not affiliated with carbonation? And I am Echo.
That?
I am.
Yeah.
I just explained to you how I'm a part of the building block of Echo.
A few of the Echo tribe members were in carbonation and were there at carbonation for a couple days.
Okay, so all right. Let me clear this up. Let me clear this up. I'm gonna clear it all up. The story isn't finished, right? So we get to Mexico, right? Half of us split up and goes to carbonation, not including me. Shaka Zulu went to carbonation. Him and his queen and another brother we was with, they bumped in the chief and they went to carbonation, right? We didn't go. Okay, that's cool. You got the proof. Listen to the story. So
did Dominique.
Baby, don't talk over me trying to respond to these comments.
Okay, that's fine. I was just reading it.
I know, but so basically what I'm saying is when we got back, right? When we got back, we didn't, you know what I'm saying? We didn't quite blend all the way well together, right? So, yes, Shaka and his wife, they still carry the name Echo, right? Now, if they say that they not affiliated now, then that's what it is. But I'm just explaining to you where it all came from. You know what I'm saying? I've decided to, you know what I'm saying, go back to the core of where it all began. That's all I'm doing. It ain't even like I'm switching nothing. I'm just addressing people talking about me switching. And I'm just saying I'm going back to the core of where the echo started. Now, right now, he may feel as though it ain't. I mean, it ain't come from nowhere else than from what I just said. Ask Shaka where the name Echo came from. He didn't come up with it. I mean, this ain't even. Man, y'all niggas.
Y'all are just
I am
distracted.
Chief. I am Chief.
Distracted. That's the point. It's a bunch of distractions.
That was my whole hang up. I was you. I was going ham like, bro, what you mean? I'ma do me. I'ma call you Chief and I'm a Chief. Missing point, man.
Dominique, Sajay, never made it to carbonation. I just wanted to say that.
Oh yeah.
Sajay never made it to carbonation.
Right. You know, Sajay came into the Echo fold just recently, in this past summer.
Few months, yeah.
You know, so at that time, no, you know.
The only ones who made it to Mexico was Shaka, Azim, me, you, Tut, and the babies. Because we was pregnant.
Wow, like, so, say it ain't so, right? Do you think that every single couple should just isolate themselves? Is that the idea that we're envisioning right now? That every single man should have his own and just not form together in no capacity whatsoever?
Come on, mama, baby. Mama, change your diaper.
I mean, because I was really heavy in the whole ego aspect of it all. Like, you don't, like, as much as y'all think, y'all like, no, you can't say Chief, this, that. I was way more like, I'm talking about to his face. Like, nigga, no, I'm not your follower. Why so? Where you from? Say it ain't so. New York. I mean, it's cool. It's cool because, you know, y'all see what it is when it pop off. It's a different relationship than y'all used to seeing with him. So as it matures, y'all see. But, you know, I'm about to go check Chief out. You know, I'm thankful for y'all energy. I'm gonna be on here more often. I look forward to building with y'all. Say it ain't so. You know, I ain't gonna block you, but you know, let's keep everything respectful, even if we disagree. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I feel like I'm here to do. I feel like I'm here to bridge the gap. You know what I'm saying, between individuals that may be perceiving themselves to be disagreeing. You know what I mean? Because it's all the same shit. But I love myself.